Welcome back, everybody. Ryan, this is another weight loss question that we're going to have for you.
Yay.
And this is kind of funny because people look at me and who have seen me over the last 8 months, or if they haven't seen me, especially for the last 8 months, and they say, "Wow, look at all the weight that you've lost in the last 8 months. How much have you lost?" I'll be like, "I lost 45 pounds." And they'll go, "How did you do that? Because I can't seem to lose any weight."
Right.
And then that's funny because they say that to me a lot, and then the question we get so very often is, "Why can I lose weight?"
Well, this question seems to be one of the biggest problems that people have. The reason for that is because losing weight is not always easy. It can seem to be impossible sometimes to lose those extra pounds, and it is simple to want to give up after trying and failing over and over again. But the question I have for you is, how many of the 6 steps of our program were you following when you tried to lose weight in the past? The reason I ask this is because I bet you were trying to lose weight by cutting down on foods you were eating, and or you probably tried exercising. I bet that the foods you were still eating probably were not all that healthy either. And if they were, then something else is most likely the cause of not being able to lose weight.
Like sleep.
Like,
Do you realize the importance of sleep?
Right. Exercising while eating right is imperative if you want to lose weight and see significant results. But those aren't the only factors that influence weight loss. Like I said, take a look at the other 4 fundamentals of the Power Persist program and see how many of them you are following as well. They all play an equal role in losing weight. Getting rid of stress through deep breathing, drinking plenty of water, sleeping enough each night, and even taking nutritional supplements all are just as important when it comes to losing weight as eating right and exercise. If you are only following 1 or 2 of the 6 fundamentals and you are not losing weight, then it's obvious why. Yes, there are going to be times when you hit a plateau, just like Dad did, right?
I did.
He started losing weight and he hit a plateau after about the first 10 pounds. And he had to paddle through it, and you have to probably go a week without any results. But the best thing for you to do is to realize your body is just at a point of homeostasis, and you need to persist through it, and the results will be there again soon.
And that's why we call the program the Power to
Power to
Persist,
Persist.
because this isn't a 90-day program. And people need to understand that if you want to be healthy for life, then it's not a program, even though we call this a Power to Persist program, but it's really a lifestyle change that you have to make. And yes, I hit a plateau myself, 10 pounds. Usually, especially when you have so much weight to lose like I had to lose, that first 10 pounds comes off just like that.
But then
It seems like, oh my God, I stopped losing weight. And your body's just saying, okay, let's adjust to this for a minute. And then it wasn't too long though, and I got through that plateau. Yeah.
We're on there.
But you know what was really important to that is Ryan said something very important in his answer there, and that's we were really only doing 2 of those things when we first started. I was eating better and I was exercising because that's all I really knew how at first. So those first 10 pounds came off with that. But then we learned about the importance of deep breathing. You know, we learned about the importance of a better night's sleep and all those things.
You haven't really plateaued after incorporating all of these fundamentals.
No, you don't lose 45 pounds in 8 months by plateauing too much, because you don't want to plateau, then lose a bunch of weight, plateau, lose a bunch of weight. I generally have lost, a pound and a half, pound to 2 pounds.
Which is healthy weight.
Yep, every week, and that way it doesn't come back on. The one thing I've never done, and this is the consistency behind it, I've never lost 10 pounds and then gained 5. If I lost 10 pounds, the weight always stayed off. I plateaued there, but it didn't come back up.
Even when you were gaining about 10 pounds of muscle.
Even when I was gaining muscle, and part of that is true, and that's why some of that I plateaued, because I was building muscle at the same time I was losing fat. So there are a lot of reasons. If you're doing any resistance training at all, sometimes it's good just to throw the scale away.
Yeah.
Because if you're building some muscle underneath the fat which you have, it's going to be deceiving. You think, oh my God, I'm not losing weight. But you notice, one thing I noticed was my belt kept getting longer on this side and longer. And then I had to buy a new belt. My pants kept getting looser and looser, and now I've got to buy new clothes.
And the reason we want you not to throw away the scale, obviously, but it does help, because if you, instead of just weighing yourself every day and being like, well, I gained a pound here, I lost a pound here, I gained 3 pounds, I lost, it just gets overwhelming. What we recommend you to do is to actually take measurements of your waist, your arms, because then you can see that you are losing even if you're gaining. And also, not only do you want to take the measurements, but
We took pictures.
pictures. Thank you. Yeah, you also want to take pictures, and that way you can see the results. You can put a picture of yourself here at the start, and then a picture of yourself where you got to, and it'll be a huge dramatic change. Because when you wake up in the morning and you see yourself every day, you won't notice the weight loss. But when you go out and people haven't seen you for a while, they'll be like, "Wow, you lost a lot of weight," and you'll be like, "Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't even really notice." But really, it is coming off, and that's why we suggest taking pictures and taking your measurements.
Thanks. And Ryan, thank you for helping me lose all my weight.
No problem.
We still got some to go, but we're getting there.
Yep.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.